Hey everybody, here I am live in the pub. I'm here by myself today. Susan O'Rourke is gone today, my co-host. She had some things to do today. And also Liam, the extra large leprechaun. He is out somewhere doing that crazy leprechaun stuff, I'm sure. But anyway, we're going to have a wonderful show today. I'm going to start out today's show with a little bit of Blackthorn. Blackthorn is a wonderful band. Dennis Green on bass, guitars and vocals. Fred Klein on piano, keyboards, flute, accordion, penny whistle, harmonica and vocals. Richard McMullen, guitar, mandola, drums, bowron, percussion and vocals. And Gary McMullen, guitars, 5-string banjo, swinging and vocals. And we're going to start out with a song called Easy and Slow, because we're going to start out easy and slow, and I think you will enjoy this tune. So lend me an ear and we will hear some wonderful Irish music.
It was down by Christ Church that I first met with Annie, a neat little girl and not a bit shy. She told me her father, who came from Dungannon, would take her back home in the sweet by and by. And what's it to any man whether or no, whether I'm easy or whether I'm true, as I lifted her petticoat easy and slow, and I tied up my sleeves for to buckle her shoe. It was down along Thomas Street, down by the Liffey. The daylight was gone and the evening grew dark. Along by Kingsbridge and Bigod in a jiffy, my arms were around her beyond in the park. And what's it to any man whether or no, whether I'm easy or whether I'm true, as I lifted her petticoat easy and slow, and I tied up my sleeves for to buckle her shoe. In the city or country, this girl's a jewel, but well known for gripping the most of them are. But any young fella, he's surely a fool if he tries it the first time for to go a bit far. And what's it to any man whether or no, whether I'm easy or whether I'm true, as I lifted her petticoat easy and slow, and I tied up my sleeves for to buckle her shoe. And if ever you go to the town of Dungannon, you may search till your eyeballs are empty and blind. Be you lying or walking or sitting or running, a girl like Annie you never will find. And what's it to any man whether or no, whether I'm easy or whether I'm true, as I lifted her petticoat easy and slow, and I tied up my sleeves for to buckle her shoe. And I tied up my sleeves for to buckle her shoe. In the merry month of June, from my home I started, left the girls a tune. Nearly broken hearted, saluted father dear. Kiss me darling mother, drank a pint of beer. Grief and tears to smother, then off to reap the corn. Leave where I was born, cut a stout blackthorn to banish ghost and gobble and rattle and all the bogs, frightening all the dogs. Brand new pair of brogues on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, all the ways to Dublin. Whack fell all the down. Well, in Mullingar that night, rested limbs so weary, started by daylight. Next morning bright and early, took a drop of the pure. Keep me heart from sinking, that's the paddy's cure. Whene'er he's on for drinking, to see the lassie smile, laughing all the while at me comical style, would set your heart to bubble. And as to why I was hired, wages I required, I was sick and tired of the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, all the ways to Dublin. Whack fell all the down. Well, in Dublin next arrived, thought it such a pity to be so soon deprived of view of that fair city. When I took a stroll, all among the quality bundle it was stolen. In that neat locality something crossed my mind. When I looked behind, no bundle could I find. Upon me stick a wobble and asking for the rogue, said me Connacht Baroque wasn't much in vogue on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, all the ways to Dublin. Whack fell all the down. Well, from there I got away, spirits never failing, landed on the quay just as the ship was sailing. Captain at me roared, said that no room had he. When I jumped aboard, the place was fun, for Paddy was down among the pigs, played some mighty rigs, danced some hearty jigs. The waters around me bubbling when a fall he had, wished myself was dead, better fare instead on that rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, all the ways to Dublin. Whack fell all the down. Well, them boys in Liverpool, when we safely landed, they called myself a fool. I could no longer stand it, blood began to boil. Temper I was losing, peril here and oil. They began abusing her on me, so says I, shillelagh I'll apply. Galway boys went by, they saw I was a hobbling with a loud hooray. Joining in the fray, quickly cleared the way for the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, all the ways to Dublin. Whack fell all the da. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, all the ways to Dublin. Whack fell all the da.
All right, Blackthorn. Great stuff. Wonderful stuff. You just heard Easy and Slow was the first tune. The Crossing was the second tune. And the third tune, The Rocky Road to Dublin. I really like their harmonies. Very nice harmonies. They got some good instrumentation. Good band, Blackthorn. Wonderful stuff. I have them at our Great Lakes Gathering Festival. And they do a great job. I'm going to move right on here. And we're going to go to some Kevin Burke stuff. The first tune we're going to hear is Love at the Endings, John Grath's Reel. It's kind of two different songs, Love at the Endings and then John Grath's Reel together. Then we're going to hear Murphy's Hornpipe, and we'll go with The Stray Away Child. Let's hear Kevin Burke. Kevin Burke's been around. This is was a CD that was originally issued in 1973. So this is go back a little bit. It goes back, and this is fiddle tunes from Tony Sligo in Ireland. Kevin Burke, Sweeney's Dream. So let's hear a little bit of Kevin Burke. All right, Kevin Burke, the great Irish fiddler. Wonderful stuff. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to move it right along to one of the other bands we had at the Great Lakes Gathering. And this is the Screaming Orphans, a wonderful band. And some lovely ladies, of course. And they don't really scream. They actually sing wonderfully. Last few weeks we played a few of their cuts. I have another album that we haven't heard anything from. This is a little bit more the pop side of the Screaming Orphans. It's not quite as Irish as some of the other stuff, but it's some wonderful stuff, and it's nice to hear what these bands do a little bit outside of the realm a little bit and how they blend their music together. I'm going to play 3 songs by the Screaming Orphans here, and they are Joanne Diver, Angela Diver, Rihanna Diver, and Marie Diver. And they basically drums, percussion, and vocals by Joan. Angela does bass, fiddle, and vocals. Rihanna does acoustic guitar, banjo, mandolin, and vocals. And Marie does accordion, keyboards, and vocal. Now, Griani, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing her name right, so forgive me if I do mispronounce that. But anyway, we're going to hear some Screaming Orphans. We're going to start with Keep On Knocking, go to number 3, Dance With Me, and Geronimo. And this is on the Dance With Me CD. This is a 4-song CD. I'm going to play 3 songs out of this CD here, and I'm sure you will enjoy this.
This is not
All right, the Screaming Orphans, great stuff. Wonderful band, wonderful voices. A little bit more on the pop side, but you can still hear that Irish influence on a lot of that stuff. Great music. Oh, will you look at there? Hey, there's Liam. He did make it in today. I guess he's not doing his shenanigans right now. Liam, you got some news for us? Come on over here and tell us about the news. What's going on all the Irish stuff out there?
Hi, Susan. Hi, Zig. Hi, everybody. It's Liam, the extra-large leprechaun, here with Liam's picks for the week of September 20th through the 26th. It's Tuesday. You're listening to us, so that must mean that in Bay City tonight at the Steinhaus, they've got their regular weekly sessions, as they call it, the Celtic Jam with Hooley up at the Steinhaus. And then in Ann Arbor, if you missed Aoife Scott from Dublin at the Michigan Irish Music Fest or at the Gaelic League last week or up in Traverse City, your last chance to see her for a while in this area anyways is at the Stone Chalet Event Center in Ann Arbor tonight at 7 p.m. I can't tell you if they have tickets or not left, but if you go to miirish.com, click on today's schedule, Ann Arbor, Aoife Scott from Dublin at the Stone Chalet. It'll give you all the details and a way to contact them to see if there's still seats available for a wonderful show. We got to see her in Muskegon. It's a fabulous, fabulous show, and you really should go if you didn't get to see her while she was around these parts earlier this week. So go see Aofi, and then tomorrow we jump right into the Conklin sessions over in Conklin, Michigan, and down in Oxford at Sullivan's Irish Pub. The winner of the Chamois Award for Best Irish Pub in Michigan is trying something a little different. It looks like they're having a night of comedy at Sullivan's, more so than they usually have, by the way, and you might want to check on that because that was by tickets only, and they may still have a few left, so click on 7:30 p.m. Oxford, Sullivan's Night of Comedy, to get all the information and contact. And we also have links to the pub on the page, so go there if you're interested in some great comedy tomorrow night in Oxford. Nothing going on the rest of the week, really, major, that I can tell, except for our regular online shows. Sunday, September 25th in Detroit, Sean Tyrell returns to the Gaelic League. Click on the link there to get the exact time and thing. At the time of this broadcasting, I still didn't go and find the time, so you may have to do that by going to the Gaelic League page, which there's also a link to on miirish.com. Other than that, a lot of sessions. Down in Ann Arbor on Sunday at 5:30 p.m., Aslan Gagliardi, sorry for butchering your name there, Aslan, is Irish harpist, and she's in concert. All the information is on the page. You can get the price and the location simply by clicking on that link too. All the regular sessions, and then Monday we're back to the Michigan Online Music Cafe radio show with our good friend Patrick Johnson at 4 p.m. and 9 o'clock. It's Blarney on the air with our really good friend Shay Clark out of Chicago. So check all those out and listen. Just a pre-warning and a heads up, if you are interested in what looks to be a really great new dance show, if you like River Dance and Lord of the Dance and all those kinds of things, coming up on the 1st of October, not that far away, about 10 days away or so, or a little over, is the Rockin' Road to Dublin Irish Dance and Music Show at the Dow Center. So go online. It's got all the ticket information. They tell me that this show is going to be bigger than River Dance and Lord of the Dance, and a main reason for that is they are including the rock music, Celtic music, which so many people do like now. So I think Irish dance to that's going to be phenomenal, and if I weren't going to be out of town, I certainly would try and make it up to Saginaw to see that show. If you like that idea, it's also going to be over in Muskegon on Sunday the 2nd, and then on the 4th, Tuesday, it's down in Dearborn. So check all that out. All the links are on miirish.com, and as always, my friends, stay Irish.
Oh, when I left Ireland long ago, my years was scarce 18, and many's the time I often thought that I'd go back again. But years rolled on, and I grew old, now feeble is my stand. For I'm dying here in America, far away from my native land. When I told my parents I should go, it would grieve your heart to see. They looked at one another, and mavrone they looked at me, saying, "Child, we reared you from your youth, and now you are a man. Don't leave us here in grief and woe, and sail to a foreign land." Oh, I long to see that little cot I was born in long ago, and I often sigh for to meet the friends who had kissed me leaving the shore. Oh, I long for things I never had, and my mother's dying prayer. Oh, I long to see that place once more, and the green grass o'er her grave. My father died and my mother too, when I was far from home. And I often thought I heard them say, our boy will ne'er see more. They both lie mouldering in the clay, and I know what they've planned. There's room for me between them both on the shores of my native land.
This time it'll be the Boys of 49.
All right, that was Seamus, Faye in Cabins Loter. Great stuff, fun stuff. That's a little bit of the older Irish stuff and some of the older singing style. I hope you enjoyed that. I always like to dig back and find some of the old stuff too. It's great stuff. I'm going to move right along to Finvarra's Wren. And we're going to play a little bit of Beautiful Monkey, The Old Bush, and the Earl's Chair as a medley we will start with. Let's hear that. What do you think, Fred? I have my good friend Fred Urich here today. What do you think, Fred? What do you think of that stuff?
I really like Finvarra's Wren. That's one of my favorite groups that I've heard at the festival the last couple of years and got to be familiar with their stuff, and I really like them.
Cool. Let's hear a little bit of that. Finvarra Wren with Aaron Nielsen Kahi. I hope I said that correct. That's a mouthful, ain't it? Yeah. Okay. We're running out of time here. I'm going to play it out with something here. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. Check out our web pages and that sort of thing. We will see you next week right here. This is Zig Zeitler. And I'm sure Susan will be back next week with me. And next week right here live in the pub.